Alright, so I am back from the abyss. Doomsday saying, you didn't seem to do very well with the puzzles in the last two dungeons? No, no I did not. And we warned you not to tease the octopus. I know, right? There's like 50 octopi in here, man. What's up with that? But, whatever, man. Oh, I can't go down there. Yeah, there's no way down as far as I can tell. We'll figure it out. Is it this door here? Huh. That is a void. I keep meaning to use reveal. Yeah, let me just switch that to the other slot, yeah? Yeah, nothing going on here, man. Alright, so this is a puzzle. I need to think about how we're gonna do this, man. Yeah, it doesn't look like the octopi move anywhere. And the ground is like glowing or something for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so how does the game want me to get across? Like this octopi here, I can't do anything with him. Then this guy down here, I could probably jump onto him. Yeah, I think if I defeat these two, probably get across. Move that on over there. Let's body these octopi real quick. Yo, man. It's so cool that I can summon a sarcophagus. I really like how some of the weapons have additional effects like that. It's pretty sweet. Like, get out of here, Aqua Jelly. Yo, get wrecked. Alright, so I believe this is all I can do. I mean, there's a ladder to go up there. I don't know what that's for. I don't see how I would get over there anyways. It's completely blocked off. Does the game want me to go up there? If I could get across from the top. But I can't, not with this octopi being here. If he was like one square to the right, then I could get up to the top, but it doesn't seem to be possible. There's a whole door over there and a switch? Oh, I might need to go over there. Or I might come from over there at some point. Oh, that could be right now. Alright. Put that right down there. And then, let's see. Now what? Beat up all the aqua jellies? I guess. I don't see what I can really do here, man. Go down here too, yes? Yeah, I think I have to go to the top side to even get to some of the other aqua jellies on the right. Yeah, like, I can go across down there. Oh, no, no, I can go all the way across. Okay. I don't know. I guess there's this path up here, right? That is the wrong one. That is reveal. Yeah, I think I need to move this over here. I think. Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, I'm glad Pierce has those shoes on, man. Octopus puzzle greater than Vinx? I wouldn't say all that yet. Like, I'm looking at all the pieces, and I think I see how they go together. It's just obviously I haven't seen the whole room yet, so I don't really know what it expects of me until I have seen everything. I mean, that's usually how most puzzles are. I don't know too many people that look at half of a puzzle and go, yeah, no, I know how this all goes together. Yeah, that's fine. That lines up just like that. And then what? There's a right and a left? Well, I can't hit... I'm gonna have to go all the way around for that other guy, aren't I? Only hears excuses? I mean, I guess. However you wanna present it. If I get lost here, then I'll admit you're right. But if I don't get lost, then I'll just say it's a very simple, straightforward puzzle. Where, you know, again, you kind of have to see all the pieces. So yeah, I can't go left yet. I have to do this first. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, can we use reveal here? Are we hiding any treasures? Yes, we are. And this is why we use reveal. Oh boy, antidote. Sure, good thing I stopped to do that. How come Piers isn't restoring any of the synergy? Oh, it's because the turns aren't ending. Super blind you? I mean, I guess. I don't see any problems here. Unless you mean me using reveal. Like, yo, man. Some things you can't see, you gotta reveal them, man. That's the secret. Alright, so yeah, we did that room. That was pretty straightforward. Alright, so does this take me where I think it does? Yes! What is his story? What, does this fall down? Yeah, okay. And if you defeat him and turn him into water, you can hold it up, which allows you to go through the door. I understand. What's the lever, though? What is up with the lever? There's no reaction, it doesn't seem to be running. Okay. Interesting. Should have seen the path previously. I mean, like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, oh man, Vinx was able to just completely walk down the path without ever stopping or needing to take a turn or nothing. What do you mean? Like, I was like, yeah, this probably lines up like this, but I haven't seen all the pieces yet. And then I see all the pieces, and I'm like, oh yeah, it does line up exactly how I thought it did. What are you even talking about? Please, go home, Doomsday, you're drunk. Oil drop? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. Make up whatever you want to make up, Doomsday. It's not that hard. Alright, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, okay, I can jump onto that. And then I can't do anything else? Why not, man? I mean, I can fight the octopus, but it won't let me just jump off? Like, I'm on the floor, man. Whatever. Oh no, I can't even fight the octopus from here. Huh. Now what? I mean, I can fight this guy, but what's the point? I don't know. Oh! I didn't see that happening. Hello, Aqua Hydra. Apparently it's a boss fight. I was worried about going all the way around. Yeah, I was. But yeah, no, you didn't have to do anything like that. How am I going to beat this Aqua Hydra and not die? Let's just use Ragnarok. No, she has the card on! Ah, jeez, man. I always forget to take off the card every time. Feels really bad, dude. Alright, and yeah, he's gonna resist my attacks. I'm just gonna hit him. She could deal so much more damage, I bet, if she didn't have that stupid card. Ow! Alright. That's not exactly what I wanted to have thrown at me. Path was fully visible? Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just mistook what I saw. Either way, it wasn't a puzzle or anything hard or anything like that. It astounds me. Oh no, I used the wrong spell! I used the wrong spell, man. Use the Jin for buffs? I could use the Jin. This is true, Zarek. You're not wrong. Yeah, no, we're gonna use Ragnarok. Did I do the thing twice? That's fine. You don't have to time out Zarek for using the Jin for buffs. That's something I already know about. That's not really that big a deal. Let's see. Oh yeah, you just apply well. Yeah, ah, geesh. Well, get to healing, man. Heal Jenna, don't let her go down. Not something I'm currently doing? It's not something that I am currently doing, no, but it's something I already know about. But I don't really want to. Like, I might change my mind later, but I think we'll be fine. Like, I think I can just out DPS the boss. I think my stats are better. Yo, Felix might have to start healing. Triple chomp? Ow. That was not the best. Yeah, no, I don't trust Piers' super slow self. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's at max. Yeah, you just go ahead and use Impact, would you? Oh yeah, it's still maxed out. Still backseating? Yeah, I don't mind though if it's like something that like I'm not gonna do anything with. Yeah, just heal yourself, buddy. It'd be a completely different thing. If it was like, oh yeah, by the way, the Aqua Hydrant is secretly super weak to this one item you have in your inventory. If you use the Sleep Bomb, it's a one-hit kill. Like that would be pretty bad. I wouldn't want to know something like that. Like, it's mostly spoilers that I don't really want. Like, I don't want backseating, but I don't mind, like, if people are saying things, as long as it's not spoiling. Like, they can, like, I don't want people to tell me exactly how to play the game. But, like, if they're saying things, that's fine, just as long as it's not a spoiler. It's the spoilers that need to be timed out. And yo, easy peasy. We forgot about no hints and stuff. Yeah, no worries there. Oh, okay, so the water fills up after I beat the hydrant. Easy peasy. Let's see. What should I do? Reveal. Show me the secrets. No secrets. How do I get the thing in the water, though? I want him poisoned. Someone has cure poison. Yeah. Who's poisoned? You are, Piers. But how do I get the thing? It's in the water. And I have like no synergy, dude. Alright, well, what's in here? What are we doing? Huh. I don't know what this is. Let's see, did you manage to get the Earth Pikachu inside the guy from last time? Yeah, we managed to get him. Yeah, that was, wait, it was an Earth Gen? Yeah, that's right. It was, Iron? No. Was it? I don't remember who it was. I definitely got whoever it was. Oh, wait, no I didn't. I remember now. Ah, I was so confused. I was like, it was an Earth Gen, wasn't it? And I looked at it, I was like, no, I've had Iron. It must have been a Wind Gen that I got. I remember now. It happened at the end of last stream. He ran away. I forgot. Ah, I have to go back in there and do that. Ah, jeez. I completely forgot. I thought I got the gen. I thought I did. Nope, he ran away from me. That's what happens. And I saved the game there. Gosh darn it. Alright, what do I do with this thing, dude? What does it want from me? Does the door say something? We did run? Yeah, I forgot. Because I could have sworn it was an Earth Gen, but I looked at my gen, and I was like, nope, I've had Iron for a while. I have all the gen, doop-a-doop-a-doop, and I just kept walking on, man. I was like, yeah, no, it must have been a Wind Gen. Ah, jeez. Can't believe I forgot. I mean, it's not surprising, I'm just upset about it. What do I do? What is the watery secret? Oh, do I pour water into it? Is that what it is? Go, douse. Yes! And then I push it onto the spot. Yes? Accepted. I did it. To think I never would have noticed if Zarek didn't say anything. Yeah, no, man, I completely forgot. I didn't plan on, like, checking any of my VODs or anything. How did all these monsters get on board? I could swear I locked the door when I left. It doesn't matter. Once we get this ship moving, I'm sure they'll all jump ship. Okay now, I must set the black orb in this pedestal. Take the tiller, Felix. If you hope to reach Lemuria, you'll have to learn a few things about handling a ship. I think we have to sail the Eastern Sea until you get the hang of it. Kraden, shouldn't you be heading straight for Lemuria? Well, I suppose if we have to learn to sail, it's better to do it sooner than later. Then I want to go to Lalivero and Toby. Oh, and Vale! Can we go to Vale? I'd love to see your hometown, Jenna. Shall we? Let's do it. To Vale we go. Okay, I guess. I don't think that's a good idea. Come now, why not? Think about the roads we have traveled to get where we are. I can't. I was never any good at geography. And allow me to explain. The coastline of Angara, the continent in which Vale lies, is surrounded by rocky cliffs. Oh, you don't think Pierce's boat could land there? And as for Gandalin, I would guess the people from Lalivero are looking for us. He's right. Satoros and Minardi went a little wild in Lalivero, and you were all with them. Oh, but Shippa can explain the situation for us. Farron and the Laliverans would understand, I'm sure. And then they would make me stay in Lalivero. Would you just leave me there, Felix? Oh yeah, maybe that wouldn't be such a good idea after all. Then it's decided. But what's decided? The sea is vast. We can go wherever we please. So let's explore a bit, Felix. That's a great idea. We've already met werewolves and discovered new synergy. I'm sure there's even more out there waiting for us to find it. Wow! This is going to be great. The seas can be quite dangerous. It won't be my fault if something happens, Kraden. To the open sea, Felix. Oh boy. Yo, nice. Yeah, we can ride on the boat. Feels good, man. That's silly. Alright, yeah, let's definitely save now that we have boat powers. We're going to Hawaii to Hawaii! Let's go. Does not appear that the boat moves faster when I hold B. Rest in peace. Yo, where's the boat thrusters, man? Yo, where is this? Where am I? On this continent? I'm dying. I should probably go heal somewhere. I mean, I'm not dying, but like, I definitely could use some, synergy. I'll be back, boat. Don't go anywhere. We'll just, hop on across here real quick. Stay at the inn, take a rest, and then we'll hop back on the boat. We have synergy that we can use. And yo, Mr. at Unexpected, I hope you are aware of the wild grass foreign map encounter gens. Yes, I am. There are 6 I think have specific spots that are able to flee from the fight and they're gone. Maybe you should look it up to be aware and safe before attempting those. Oh, if they run away, they're gone forever. Yo, rip. Yeah, I don't know where like any of those are. I figured I would just kind of stumble across them like as I went. Like, I might end up looking it up, like, I haven't decided, because, like, I've mostly been playing the game blind and just trying to, like, you know, see where it goes, because, you know, like, that way I can just see how the game designers, like, intended for you to play the game, like, because I assume they don't expect you to get, like, every gen in the game, but, I don't know. If they run away, you just have to re-find them? Is that how it works for the ones that are in specific spots? And Zarek says, I remember I got the boat for the first time, it was awesome. Nothing holding you back from going anywhere? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And yeah, Zarek says that you can refine them as well. Maybe. Either way, I'll definitely, like, I try to save pretty often. So, if that is the case, you know, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll find out. We will definitely find out. So far, I've only stumbled across one of the gen that you just randomly encounter in this game. I didn't run into any of them in Golden Sun 1. I didn't know that was a thing until Golden Sun 2. I believe I was just walking in front of one of the towns, probably Madra, and yeah, as I was walking into the town, it was like, oh, a wild gen fight, and it just joined me after the fight, so it was all good. But, yeah, I mean, now that I have a boat, maybe I'll come across more of them. Either way, I'll definitely save and be careful, that's for sure. Alright, so I can explore the world. Ooh, there's an island. Let's go to the island. There's no such thing as a gen that you can't get if it runs away? Yeah? I mean, y'all know better than me, man. I don't know. I don't play Golden Sun. Oh, listen to this music. Nice, new battle music. Derek says, I thought you had to go in and out of the city and then be around the same spot. Yeah, I know that's how it works for the Jinn that are in, like, dungeons and stuff. If they run away, you can just, like, leave and come back. But I'm not so sure about the Jinn that you encounter in the, like, overworld in the map. I don't know what's up with that. Let's see, North Oceania. Yeah, you don't have to, like, go all the way out of the city, you just have to leave the room and come back. You know, Unexpected saying, but you don't even see them as a sprite, it's like a Pokemon encounter? Yes, yes. Yeah, I've had one random encounter so far. I think it was in front of Madra. It was in front of a town, but I can't remember which one it is. The Sea of Time, a massive bank of fog that lies over the sea. All sailors fear it, and rightly so. I don't know if I'll ever make it through, but I'm certain my son will do it someday. That's cool, buddy. Mind read! I remember once, an entire fleet of ships entered the Sea of Time. They vanished into the mist. Every last one of the vessels was destroyed by the currents. Yo, rip? Yo, can I talk to the cow? Ah, rip. Can't even talk to a cow. That is move and not reveal. Yeah, no. Oh, I want to talk to the cow. Cow, come here! Here's what it is. You know, Doomsday's saying as long as you haven't caught it, it'll randomly appear if you're in the right area. I guess. And Zarek says, I don't know, I just remember I got all of them even after they ran away. You know, sounds good. When you enter the Sea of Fog, enter the currents from the direction of the red rocks. Then your ship won't be destroyed. That's all I know. It might not even be right. Wait, what? Enter the currents from the direction of the red rocks. Okay. An unexpected saying, yes, that's right. Madra is the first one to get in-game progress. GG, SuperTwoU. Yo, thanks, man. Ours is a sad lineage. 3 generations of sons have sworn their lives to trying to pass through the Sea of Fog. Yeah? I didn't really discover the secret of the Red Rocks. It was Yep, the great explorer from Yalom, who told me I should fess up. And just what will happen once they get through the Sea of Fog? I wish they would just give up. You like my shirt? Yo, thanks, man. It's just a mushroom from Mario. Sailor's tale of terrible currents and vortexes that can tear a boat to shreds in the Sea of Time. Once, long ago, my husband entered the Sea of Time without being destroyed. The whirlpool spun him around, and he got so dizzy he couldn't stand. Wonder if he remembers. Probably not. You know, you're always afraid, so you saved? You know, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a smart way to do it, man. Before you get to any of the gen, just save. I just wanted to know what's on the other side of the Sea of Fog. No one has ever crossed through it, but one day, I just know I'll do it. Dad and Grandpa haven't been able to cross the Sea of Time. They're so old now. I will be the one to make their dreams come true. You know, you do it. You do that, lad. Wait, was that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. Cal, talk to me! Cal, please. Nope. Gosh darn Cal. And yo, Time Hero of. Yo, it's been like a year or two. What's up, man? I mean, obviously not that long, but it's been a while. Alright, where am I? Well, there's another island over here. There's this Sea of Fog. Some sort of animal-looking island over there. There's some beaches I could check out on that island. I could, I mean, really, I can go everywhere. I might as well do that. Let's travel everywhere. Tiny islands first, and then I'll come back down here. So yeah, let's head north. You know, Doomsday was saying with both GS1 and 2, there's never a point where you can't go back and get the gen you missed, the exception of the jump from GS1 to 2, of course. I got you. The Earth is flat. You know, if this is Earth in this game, I guess. I don't remember what they call this world. I'm sure it has a name, though. Yeah, I wonder, can I actually go across the world? Like, if I go through the right side, will that take me to the left side, or will I just fall off? One way to find out, man. See what this game does, what its interpretation of a world is. Yo, Time Hero saying, I saw you playing my all-time favorite JRPG series, had to stop in, yo. Good stuff, man. Yeah, I've really been enjoying Golden Sun. I've been playing Golden Sun 2. I've been playing it like really late. Like I normally play between midnight to 3 AM Eastern Standard Time. I started playing Golden Sun about 3 weeks ago. I started playing Golden Sun 2 1 week ago. And yeah, like this is the start of the second week. As you can see, I'm like 14 hours in about. And today I've been playing for an hour 52. Yeah, we'll definitely get there, man. We'll beat this game. We like this island a lot. That's why we're here, because we like it. Sure ain't looking for Treasure Isle. Nope. What are you saying, idiot? Don't listen to that guy. He didn't say anything about Treasure Isle. Nothing at all. Look, we're busy. We can't talk now. Catch us some other time. We're supposed to be partners in this crazy treasure hunt. Why am I the one doing all the cooking? Sure, there are legends about how there's treasure hidden north of the Sea of Time, but have we found any? I just hope it's not on the seafloor. What would we do then? Yo, you're tempted to start speedrunning the first one? Yo, do it, man. That would be cool. I would definitely check that out. That would be pretty sweet. Yo, you love the soundtrack of this game? Yeah. The soundtrack's really nice. Pretty cool. What's a birdie? Hey, birdie. Wait, is that bird a fire gen? It kinda looks like one. But it's got a green tail. Hey, bird! Come over here! How do I interact with it? Come here, guy! You know you want to. I don't think he cares about me, man. Birdie, please! Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do with him. Is what it is. This game is a masterpiece? Yo, it's pretty great. Like, I'm trying to think of something that I dislike about the game, if there's anything. Well, nothing popping to mind at the moment, that's for sure. Your Satura soundtrack is one of your favorite ones? Trimmer will definitely help you catch a bird? Yo, man, I don't know. Maybe I'll just trimmer and, like, something will fall down and it'll catch the bird's eye and I'll go to get it and then I'll get the bird. What's the point of this? Oh, I see, I see. You know, Time here is saying, well, the first game speedrunning community is small. Almost anyone can get the 80% world record because it's the less popular category. Yeah? People don't play 80% for this game? Usually 80% is the most popular category for games. That's curious. But yeah, I'll tell you who definitely couldn't get it. That'd be me, man. Yeah, no, I don't know Golden Sun very well. I've only played Golden Sun 1 the one time. Even then, I got lost a lot. Yeah, it took me about... It was like, I don't know, like 20-something hours to beat it? Oh, there we go. Chirp, chirp. No, come here, birdie. Surely. I love feeling fancy. I want a really fancy accessory to make me feel extra fancy. Huh. I guess I'm supposed to give that bird something. But seeing as the item prompt isn't pulling up, I don't think I have it yet. I was the bestest speedrunner when I played Golden Sun 1? I don't think so. I think it took me like 29 hours to beat the game, something around there. Your Time here is saying, people tend to go for all gin runs. You forget the reason. Got you. Yeah, I'll have to look that stuff up, man. I'm curious. See what's what. Zarek saying, I love when they do 100%, but of course it takes the longest. Yeah, I generally like to watch 100% runs, but like it depends on the RPG. Some RPGs are pretty sweet on 100%. Yeah, this game has a lot of nice themes. I really like this battle music right here. Pretty sweet if you ask me. All gin runs are less random. Well, you definitely have much higher stats, that's for sure. So that could help with randomness. If you keep going any longer, I'm gonna get seasick. Okay, don't look at the pond, I guess. Where am I? Oh, next to the continent. Yeah, I don't want to disembark here. I want to check out these islands first. Yeah, we'll come back to that. 100% is only like a couple more things than all gen in this game? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what the difference between all gen and 100% would be. What, getting like all the items in the game or something? %100% runs are insane. You know, Time Hero saying you'd be wrong. The game is almost all RNG, it's so random. Got you, so the gen aren't to reduce the RNG then. I'm sure there must be another reason that they get all gym. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe people just like doing it, I don't know. Like, I can't imagine why you would do all gym in comparison to any percent, but not do 100%. Maybe it's just more fun? I don't know. Speedrunning this is basically RNG simulator? Yeah, I believe it. I mean, that's how a lot of RNGs are. Like, you either have RNG manipulation, or there's like something you can do that just makes your character like ridiculously OP so that they can like just kind of auto attack their way through the game or whatever, but like nothing's really a threat. Or in the last category, the game's just really random and you just kind of hope for the best. It's like, it's funny because like Earthbound has RNG manipulation, but even with the manipulation it only lasts for so long, and then once you get past that point, like it's pretty bad. Like, you do just kind of hope for the best in a lot of situations. Yo, Zarek says, man, I wish I could buy this game for my 3DS. You'd be playing it all the time. That would be cool. Alright. Let's see. So, like, can I go off, like, if I go up the top, will that bring me to the bottom of the map? I'm curious. And yo, Mr. Add Unexpected saying, can someone tell me what it was? The bird flying near the cliff? You can't remember it? Yeah, nah, I was hanging out with the bird, but he didn't do anything. He said he wanted an accessory, but I don't think I have whatever the accessory that he wants is. I'm sure once I get that, then something will happen. Automod is super sensitive? Yes. This is a family gaming stream, so my Automod is extremely sensitive. It does not take much at all to offend Automod. Huh, so it's just like this pure whiteness, huh? Alright. Oh, I gaze into the pond. I don't want to gaze into the pond. Alright, so I can't go on this island. It's completely surrounded by rocks. So I guess I'll go to that island over there if I can. Don't do it, it's a trap. Yeah, rest in peace, traps. And you can't manipulate the random encounter RNG at all in this game? Yo, rip. Yeah, that's how some RPGs are. Some RPGs, it's either you can't, like, manipulate the RNG, or you can, but it's, like, so slow to do so that there's no point. You might as well just accept the RNG. Because, like, for example, like with Pokemon, like, you can definitely, you know, choose all of your encounters, but you're only going to do that at certain points in time where it saves a lot of time. Like, you don't RNG manipulate every single fight in the game because it takes too long to do. You only RNG manipulate, like, getting the Nidoran that you need, getting into Lieutenant Surge's place, and getting that Paris. So you don't have like 50 encounters in Mount Moon. Outside of that, not really any need to RNG manipulate anything. You don't see this as a good speedrun game? I mean, like, it depends on like what you consider a good speedrun game. I know some people, like, they play games literally only to go fast, right? So like, they'll play a game where like, they have no nostalgia for it, they didn't hear of it before, but like, it'll be a game that you can beat in less than a second. And so you'll have people that are competing in like literal frames to like beat that game as fast as possible. To them, you know, that's a speed game. And then you have other people where it's like, it's all about the mechanics that your character has. So like, if it's like a platforming kind of game maybe, and you have like all sorts of dashes and like hook shots, stuff like that, and that's a speed game. And then you have other people where it's like, it's all about knowledge, it's about knowing all the things in the game, and you have to have this extreme knowledge and knowing how to handle all these different situations. Everyone has their own opinion of what's a good speed game. We've had a lot of trouble here in Izumo lately. I don't want to scare you, but you should leave, and fast. Right now. Seriously, run! Yeah? Why? The great serpent. of Mikage has awakened. What does it all mean? That dragon is the guardian of this island. So why is it treating us so cruelly? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Yo, it's a 4-hour minimum run? Oh, geez. Is that the all gen or is that any percent? Welcome to our inn. It's 60 coins? Yeah, that's fine. I'll pay 60 coins. Not expected. Saying accessory. Okay, interesting. Maybe you'll get it again on your new file one day. And if not, there's the awesome site Golden Sun Zone. Got you. Yeah, I'll have to check that out at some point. Of course, I knew the legend of the Great Serpent. Everyone does, but I didn't believe it. Sacrificing a young girl to the serpent year after year is too cruel to be true. Things like this are really going to hurt the inn. Get few enough travelers as it is. You know, Trick saying, for anyone who doesn't know about speedrunning works in this chat, how dare you try and preach to the choir? Yo, are you a speedrunner of this game, Tricks? But yeah, I think a few of us, not all of us, but a few of us in here are all speedrunners. I speedrun some games, Doomsday speedruns some games. There might be a couple of lurkers that also speedrun. Let's see. If I were younger, I might have been the sacrifice. Ah, it's so horrible. What does that serpent plan on doing with those young women? Surely it doesn't intend to marry all of them. I don't think so. I would assume the serpent would eat them, but I don't know. Oh, that's I'm trying to use reveal. Excuse me. Set reveal to L. Yo, Zarek says I'm speedrunning life. I'm not doing so good. Yo, man, sometimes you gotta speedrun through, but hopefully, you know, you get in the green eventually. Yeah, Time Hero was saying all gen. I think at least for the first game, 80% is only slightly shorter. Oh, okay, and that's why it's less popular? Got you. Yeah, I can understand, you know, if like 80% isn't much faster than all gen, why not just do all gen? You know, it's more things to do if you really enjoy the game and you're already investing that much time into it. It gives you access to more abilities. I could get that. Suza's going to try to kill the serpent and save his beloved Kushinada. He's so fearless. What if losing Kushinada makes Susa return to his wild ways? I hope he fights the serpent. Yeah, we'll see. If he loses, at least he won't have to bear living without Kushinada. My name's Okuni. I'm a great dancer, except I don't feel much like dancing these days. I'm not going to be sacrificed, but that doesn't mean I'm happy. My dear friend Kushinada doesn't deserve this either. And yeah, try not to mind Doomsday too much. I don't think he gets the fact that what he's saying is probably offensive to people that are in chat that like Golden Sun or like Golden Sun speedrunning. He doesn't have a lot of tact. So yeah, try not to mind him too much. A brave warrior will appear to defeat the serpent by the next full moon. It's just a legend though. No one believes that. No one. Yeah? Why won't anybody listen to Lady Izume? They've always trusted her, at least up until now. The daughters of the family in that home requested that we use a lottery to choose the victims. Oh, geez. Kushinada's always had bad luck at games of chance. Bet those girls were counting on it. Yeah? It sounds pretty awful either way. If Lady Uzume's name had been drawn in the lottery, would she have been the next sacrifice? Lady Uzume's been able to focus on governing Izumo lately. I think it's because Suza's calmed down. Okuni, Kushinada, and Lady Izume all drew in the lottery to choose the next sacrifice with us. I can't believe we drew Kushinada. Is that chance? Fate? I guess you never know. Because the Dolphin's a cool game, I'd have to agree. Suza's been so sad all the time, ever since Kushinada was named the next sacrifice. I never liked the old wild Suza, but he's so different now. Maybe I can be his new girlfriend. What? It is her thoughts. I'm so relieved that I'm not this year's sacrifice. What happens next year? I only suggested this lottery idea because I didn't want to be sacrificed. It looks like Kushinada really does have bad luck, like everyone says. Yeah, rest in peace, Kushinada. Yo, I don't expect to say I like to watch speedruns, but I'm like the completionist guy, so I like... So you take your time with games? Yeah. Like, for me, it depends on the game. Some games, I like to just beat them just to, like, experience the game, then move on to another game and experience that as well. And then some games, I'm like, oh my goodness, this game is amazing. And then I'll want to, like, try to 100% it, and then I might still leave it because I'm like, man, 100%ing this game's really boring, and I'll put it to the side. Or I'll be like, man, this game is just so good, it keeps getting good, and I'll keep playing it. It just depends on the game for me. Like, if it's a Spyro game, I'm very likely to 100% Spyro. I really like just the core game of Spyro, and 100%ing it is just doing a bunch of, like, unique content most of the time. As a child, Souza was as wild as could be, and brought his elder sibling, Lady Azume, much strife. Kushinada is the one who tamed his wild ways. Of course, no one wants to see her sacrificed. Lady Azume loves her brother dearly. I'm sure she'd take Kushinada's place if she could. You can be both the completionist type and a speedrunner if you do 100% runs. This is true. I do 100% runs of Mega Man X myself. But yeah, like, I don't know. I like getting all the armor. As you can see, like, over there with that, the art on my wall, that's the X2 armor. I 100% X2 as well. No. Technically, I do any percent. Which in any percent in that game, you do get all the armor, but you don't get the 0 parts. I don't get the 0 parts, so technically I don't 100% X2. I 100% X1, and X3, and X4, and I do all stages in X5. When I get older, I might have to be a sacrifice too. What's a sacrifice? How could we sacrifice our beloved Kushinada? It's not fair. Nobody wants to be a sacrifice, so a sacrifice must be something pretty scary. I don't want the Serpent of Mount Mikage to eat Kushinada. Can somebody help her? Yo, if I can, I will. I don't like serpents eating people either. Why would our guardian spirit demand a sacrifice? It's inexcusable. A true guardian would never require such a cruel tribute. If only I possessed the power to prevent this from happening. Please grant me the strength. Let's see, from all the abilities your characters have, which abilities would you like to have? Move's pretty cool. Mind Read is top tier. Like, yeah, I would definitely take Mind Read. If I could have any power in real life that they have in this game, it would be Mind Read. Second to that would probably be... Yeah, I'd probably go with Move. Being able to move things and people not realize I'm moving them is pretty cool. Like, that's literally like using the Force. The serpent ate all our food and vanished into the darkness, ruined the festival. Before the serpent ate all our food, it was a terror to behold. But afterwards, he wasn't so bad. No doubt about it. That serpent sure knows good food when he eats it. Yo, imagine, I would never lose rock, paper, scissors again in my life if I had Mind Read. Just saying. There's no point dancing if Okuni's not here. Unless I was sharking. If I was sharking, then maybe I would lose, but I'm setting up, I'm setting up the gamble, so you gotta shark sometimes. Okuni's such a great dancer. Just so much more fun when she's here to dance with us. The serpent attacked the town one night during a festival. It didn't leave until it had eaten all of the food we prepared for our feast. Legend has it that Mount Mikage is enshrouded by mysterious power. I wonder if that's the source of the serpent's eternal life. Yo, let me read your mind. The serpent would eat up anything we put in front of it. It hungers knows no bounds. Mind Read and Tremor, yo, those are pretty good. And yo, Time Hero, as an RPG game fan, I connected more with the Mega Man Battle Network games. Yo, those are pretty good games, dude. Yo, I thought about speedrunning Mega Man Battle Network 1 a while ago. Then I watched the speedrun of it. I was like, wow, that looks really, really hard. Like the RNG manipulation, like just memorizing all the things you have to do throughout the run, I was like, yeah, that one's not for me. I mean, because like Pokemon Red was like pretty difficult for me. Mega Man Battle Network looks like the same, like Pokemon Red times like 4 in difficulty in memorizing things. But again, I don't actually know the run, that's just how I perceive it.
This serpent lives on Mount Mikage. In our tongue, its original name meant the Undying Mountain. As long as the serpent lives on its peak, I doubt the serpent will ever die either.
Yeah?
Souza's not here. I believe he went to Mount Mikage. He believes he can save Kushinada, and so he has gone to fight the serpent. He truly believes he can defeat the great serpent of Mikage. It's all for naught, though, as a hero will certainly appear and destroy the great serpent. If the serpent defeats Souza, I'll be alone.
The rip?
I pray that our guardian's anger is not aroused, and that Souza will be protected.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, unexpected saying maybe one day. I just don't have the time to be as sick as in the past. Nowadays, I barely even finish story games because, you know, you can't escape reality. Career and work is important. Yeah, I know that life, man. Oh yeah, I already talked to this guy. You know, Time Hero saying, I don't speedrun Battle Network because I can't beat like 1/3 of the games casually, so obviously I'm not good enough yet. Yo, that's fair. Yo, I really love the Battle Network games. I have to play those on stream at some point. One day.
Choosing the next sacrifice by lottery seems such a harsh method. I am far too old to understand the ideas of these modern times. They seem far too extreme. Sacrifices are great, as this should not be determined by chance alone. What?
Whatever. Alright, no secrets over there.
What I want to know is what caused our legendary guardian to awaken. The serpent is only supposed to awaken if the island is in grave danger. Wonder what calamity is going to befall us. That dragon's bane seems to have put the serpent under, but for how long? The serpent will drink as much dragon's bane as it can find, right down to the last drop. Nobody knows why they like it so much, considering how much it weakens them. It must be like catnip.
Oh, interesting. Dragon's Bane is the answer, huh?
A while back, a volcano erupted on the mainland, saw brilliant flashes of light to the west. The great dragon awoke shortly afterward, caused a terrible panic through the island.
Rip?
I wonder if all the recent disasters aroused the dragon from his slumber on the mountain. Can't find my dagger. I had it earlier. Where did it? I wonder if Souza... According to legend, it's the only thing that can put the serpent back to sleep. As for the dagger, I bet Souza's planning on using it to save Kushinada. The serpent can't stand sunlight, so it only shows up in the village at night, just as the legends say. There's no way to get sunlight into the serpent's cave in Mount Mikage, just no way.
Reveal would be useful in real life, just in case you lost your car keys. Yo, that would be sweet, man. Just use reveal, and you're like, ah, the car keys, they're under a pair of pants I had on the floor. There we go.
I am old, and I've had enough of this world. Why wouldn't I make a good sacrifice for the dragon? Our guardian serpent is really just a dragon. Why do dragons always want maiden sacrifices?
Got me. Time Hero saying, so I own Battle Network 3 Blue. When you were young and at that age wasn't great at the game, you kept at it and grinded your way through. Yo, as long as you got through, good stuff, man. Yeah, I definitely wasn't the best at the video games when I was younger. That's definitely for sure. But if there was one thing it was persistent. Like, I would play games. I would play a game until I beat it, or until I was given a new game, and I was like, oh, this is the coolest game ever, and then I would put all my attention in that game. Alright. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. What do I do? Yeah, I have a void equip still, don't I? Yeah, let's use that. And, you know, Unexpected saying, yeah, it's okay. I was about to debate and counter you. Thanks for your understanding and apologies indeed. Yeah, let's definitely try to keep things chill. This is a positivity stream and chill stream. Like, those are the categories for the stream. So I appreciate when we try to stay positive and chill. Oh, guys rock. What are we doing over here? You got stuck at one boss for like half a year, Time Hero. Finally got past it. And after that, couldn't be stopped. Yo, that's awesome, man. Take that. Well, the trimmer didn't do anything. But what about you? Can I move it? Nope. And then, beware the power of... I don't know. I'll just let that go. What's up here? Your Tricksman saying, sometimes life gets busy with work and you don't have time for games, you understand? Yeah. It is what it is. Alright, what are we doing over here? I see there's these rocks I can move, but I can only move them into my own way? Or no, maybe I can move this up? What's on L? Oh, it's reveal. To make that move. Or you played all day on your VVASP, battery is about to die, you're not near your charger, so you gotta save until you charge it? Yo, definitely gotta do that, man. Oh, whoops, don't push that up there. Haven't saved in a while either. Yo, man. Nah, like, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but here in SuperTwoU, we save a lot. I love saving. Yeah, no, that's softly looking like... Oh, yeah, duh, I just pulled back this way, duh. Halfway through the save, the battery died and the save file got corrupted. Yo, rip, dude. I don't think it gets worse than that. That's the worst storyline. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, actually, I don't think I can... Wait, no, I still can. Just gotta be able to position and pull that down, yep. And then, yeah, I want to move it to the left. Yeah, there we go. Yo, dude, nothing's worse than losing your save data. Like, I remember back in, like, the PlayStation days, like, I was using, this memory card. It was a, like, off-brand memory card, because my other memory card that was, like, actually a Sony brand, like, it was all filled up. Like, there's no space to save data on it. And so, like, I was already cautious of it, because I was like, this memory card's weird, I don't trust it. But yeah, no, I went ahead, used the memory card. I was using it for, like, Crash Bandicoot, Monster Rancher, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, and all my save data one day just dissipated. All of it was gone. I was pretty salty. Never use that off-brand or any off-brand memory card ever again. Oh man, super tough times. Like, I remember back in, like, the old days, like Xbox, PS2, GameCube, like, if it was a multi-platform game, I would play it on the Xbox, because the Xbox had, like, just all this free space that you could just save. You could save all your games on the console itself, and I was like, that's so cool, dude. I don't even need a memory card, I don't have to worry about my memory card, like, being stupid. I can just save it to the game. But, yeah, that's a long time ago. Alright, so do I use grow on this or something? Huh. Did I do it? Okay, go this way. Oh, so it's one of those, like, lost maze things, yeah? And Time Hero was saying, I literally didn't even look at the game for 10 years. You're so salty. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, it's a Mimic. Yo, Mimics haven't been too bad. Oh, Planet Driver. I don't think I had that before. Check that out. Yo, you're heading off. Yo, later, Tricks, man. Thanks for coming by, dude. Yo, let's just body this guy. Derek saying, imagine you had moved in real life. People would... Wait, walking slow in hallways? Just move them out of the way? Yo, it'd be nice. Yo, what would I use move for in real life? I don't know, man. Like, it's definitely pretty cool. Yo, dude, I see it now. I see the light. Like, you're there. You're on your couch. And, like, you're looking at the TV. You know, whatever just came on is just the most boring thing ever. And you're like, oh my god, I need something to watch. and then like you go to grab the remote, it's too far away, dude. And then it's like, nah, man, this is my moment. And then you use move, and you pull the remote control over to you, dude. Problem solved. You can finally just be lazy, even when you didn't remember to grab the remote control before you sat down on the couch. Yo, that's where it's at, dude. That's where it's at. You know, Time Hero saying I was like in elementary school, you were so young, you were devastated. Yeah, no, I get that, man. I get that. Yeah, that definitely happened to me a few times. Like, I didn't beat Final Fantasy VII until I was, what? I was like 13 or 14 when I finally beat Final Fantasy VII. Because, like, I lost all my save data when I was younger, so I just never got around to it. I just didn't want to. But yeah, when Kingdom Hearts 2, like before Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, like I was so excited to play Kingdom Hearts 2, like I really, really wanted to play that game. But like I was really invested in the story, and like everyone on MySpace, because everyone was using MySpace at the time, everyone on MySpace were like posting like spoilers and stuff about it. I don't know where they were getting the information from, like I don't know like how early it released before Japan or whatever. But yeah, I just stopped using the internet. Like, for a portion of time, because I was like, I don't want to see spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 2, so I just didn't use the internet. I was like, what else do I have to do? So I just played all the way through Final Fantasy VII until Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. Felt good, man. Felt real good. Alright, let's definitely heal. A little low on the HPs. There we go, much better. And yo, let's see, Final Fantasy VII is nice, but Crisis Core is where it's at? Yeah? Up and out of growth. Alright, what if she has growth powers? That would be fine, yeah? Alright, so I just need to give her an Earth one. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, you can give her the other fire one back. Okie dokie. Oh wait, oh yeah, she's the card. Unequip that card. And that'll allow her to actually cast spells. There we go. You know, Final Fantasy VII is nice, but Crisis Core is where it's at? Yeah? I've heard a lot of mixed things about Crisis Core. A lot of my friends that, I know that are into RPGs, like, they like the story of, well, some of them like the story of Crisis Core, but quite a few of them didn't like the gameplay. I can't remember what their exact complaints were, but I've personally never played Crisis Core because I've never owned a PSP. And Sparks the Monkey saying, one time my GameCube memory card got filled up, I lost all the data including Smash Bros. Melee, all stages, characters, music, etc. You were bummed? Yo, dude, that is the worst! Because it takes so long to unlock Mewtwo. It takes so long, because you either had to do 700 hours, or I think you had to do 700 versus matches. I'm pretty sure it was like 700 either way. Or maybe it wasn't. No, maybe it was only 100 hours. I can't remember. It was a large amount of hours either way. It was really, really long. I think if you did 4 players, it was like a smaller amount or something. But yeah, definitely lame. Here's Eric says, if someone is going to grab the last slice of pizza, move it toward you. Yo, that's the best. Like, if I literally had the power of this, like, Synergy move in real life, dude, I'm pretty sure the main uses I would get out of it were, like, again, grabbing a remote control that's, like, a little bit too far away for me to reach, grabbing junk food, like, I don't know, like, how strong move is, because, like, I know in the game, it's, like, kind of presented as, like, the hand thing doesn't really go much further than, like, right in front of you, versus, like, in the Smash Brothers games, when the Isaac Assist Trophy's using it, it travels really far. So if it works like that, like, I can legit, like, I could cook food while, like, just chilling at the same time, though I guess I couldn't actually see myself doing it. So maybe that might be a bit too much for move, unless I learn how to cook things without looking at any of the things I'm manipulating. That might be a little difficult, but I sure would try. And yo, Spark saying, to unlock Mewtwo in Melee, you remember running off the stage and dying for 3 straight hours? Yo, man. Oh, jeez. It was tough unlocking Mewtwo. I remember, like legit, that's what I was trying to do is, like, if you have the game running for a certain amount of time, like, in a match, if your match goes on long enough, then you'll unlock Mewtwo. It's something like that. If you have enough, like, in-game hours or something like that, then you can unlock him. But, I tried to do that, I messed it up, and then I was like, gosh darn it, that's so upsetting. But that match just so happened to be my 700th match, so I ended up being able to fight Mewtwo anyways. Who are you? How did you get here? Only Izume, Kushinada, and I possess the ability to come here. Never mind, I don't have time to talk. I have my hands full getting the serpent to drink this. Once it's groggy, that's when I'll strike. If you understand, then get out of my way. Stand over there. Isn't it bad if he kills the Guardian? Though at the same time, I guess the Guardian's like evil or something? Yeah, the serpent is indeed a dragon, man. The truth has been revealed. Speaking of reveal, no super secrets? You'll only read your minds. How many casts does it take to weaken the stupid serpent? Felix checked on the ground. The cups are overflowing with a river of dragon's bane. Yeah? Oh, I can fight the dragon! I just wanted to talk to it! I didn't realize I'd have to fight it. Ah, jeesh, I would have saved first. Oh, man. Oh, no. Ah, jeesh. Oh, golly gee, dude. Bad times are in store for the crew. Oh, dude. I don't have the proper things equipped or nothing. Ah, man. Man. You defend Jenna. Sheva, if you could, like... Oh, high impact. Or I could just impact specifically Felix. We'll go with that one. Piers, if you would so kindly heal Jenna. No, Sheva. Yeah, definitely Sheva. Jeez, man. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Quake Sphere. Oh boy, here we go. 24 damage to Felix, 22 to Jenna, 59 to Sheva, 72 to Piers. Ah, jeesh. Ah, jeesh, man. Oh, he can attack twice. Oh, this is real bad. He can attack 3 times! He cured himself! Dude, it's done! Dude, it's all done, dude! It's all done! He attacks 3 times in 1 turn! It's done! It's all over! It's all over, dude! We don't stand a chance, man. We don't stand a chance. Ah, jeez, dude. Rippity dip. Ah, I'm sad. I'm real sad. Would you say this game is better than the first Golden Sun? I don't really feel like I played too much of Golden Sun to have like a strong opinion on if like Golden Sun 2 if it's better than the first one. I feel like I need to put more time into the game first. I definitely like it quite a bit, definitely, but I also really like Golden Sun 1. It's all over. This is where we all die. Oh man. Rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace. It is what it is. It is what it is. No, not plasma. Just do the tornado. Piers, try to save yourself if you can. It's all over. Ah, jeez. The music is saying you're going to die? Oh yeah, I'm not even listening to the music. Yeah, it sounds like I'm dead. Jin is dead. Man. These are real tough times. Mighty Press. Yo, Piers is still in there. Hang on, Piers. Oh, Black Ice. Toxic Breath. Never mind. Yeah. About that, guys. I don't know if anyone was holding on to hope of me beating this, but, yeah. It's up to you, Felix. You have to slay the beast.
you! You cannot fight the serpent, not while it's still in full possession of its senses.
Welp, that's how you get bodied. I did not mean to fight him. Well, guess I'll take my super sad people save. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's res everybody. Oh, oops, I'm talking to him on the wrong side. That was very, very unfortunate, man. That dragon's so strong, dude. I'm sure he's beatable, just like... not how my party currently is. Maybe for a higher level. But yeah, if he can attack 3 times, even if I had set everything up right, if I would have had like more HP, more synergy, stuff like that, correct gen equipped, nah man, he still would have beat me. Scripted loss? Nah, I bet you could beat him. I bet you could beat him even without the stuff. Without him being nerfed by drinking too much of whatever it is. But yeah, nah. We'll try to fight him again another day. That quest isn't meant for me. I forgot to heal. I'm the best at this. You say scripted, you mean something special happened when I lost? Yo, that's true. The NPC did actually talk to me and saying like, hey buddy, don't fight the dragon until it's all filled up on this dragon juice. And let's see, Time Hero was saying, I don't think there's any way to get a national dex in the current gen of Pokemon. Yeah? Sun and Moon. I played Sun and Moon. I don't remember. You idiot, what were you even thinking? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to fight the dragon, I wanted to talk to him. I went next to the dragon and I pressed A, which is normally how I talk to people. But instead of talking to the dragon, apparently it was time to fight him. I didn't want to do that. But yeah, no, Time Hero, I'm pretty sure you can get quite a few of the Pokemon. Like, I don't know which ones you can catch in Ultra Sun or Moon themselves, but you can catch quite a lot of the Pokemon, and then the ones that you can't catch you can still trade for. Alright, where should I go? Yeah, let's try this island down here, yeah? Quote ad, I just wanted to talk to the dragon, I really did. Add an unexpected saying, I don't like the newer ones. Some creations of Pokemon are just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't mind too much. I still think Klefki is like the silliest like Pokemon ever introduced. Like, I know it's like a battle. Like, some people say like the worst Pokemon are like Gen 5, because they have like the snow cone Pokemon and the garbage bag. And then but Gen 7, or no, not Gen 7, Gen 6 has Klefki, which is literally a pair of keys. But I don't know, I like Klefki. I didn't like the snow cone too much, but then like, my niece was watching the anime and she saw that episode, and she really liked the snow cone Pokemon, so I kind of warmed up to it. Let's see. You know, let's just beat these guys up. I don't need to cast anything besides Tundra. Time here saying they're all like that though. That opinion is formed from a nostalgia bias that people tend to have. I mean, there's definitely different types of design to the Pokemon. Like, Gen 1 overall is very simplistic, which, you know, makes sense, like, given the time frame that it came out in. Like, that's like in the 90s. And, you know, it's definitely, you know, anime is like completely different in the 90s than it was in, like, say, well, now. So yeah, like Voltorb, man, there aren't many Pokemon like Voltorb in current gen Pokemon. And then like Gen 2 obviously came out like really close to Gen 1, and some of the Gen 2 Pokemon were designed, or like they were concepts for Gen 1, but they just weren't used, but then were used in Gen 2. So Gen 2 has a lot of a connection to Gen 1. Gen 3, I feel like they were trying a bit more to like be a bit more detailed with the creations, and I personally like quite a few of the Gen 3 Pokemon. Ludicolo is like my favorite. I know some people look at Ludicolo and like he's a joke, but I really like Ludicolo. We used to be able to dive into the ocean and find all sorts of treasure in the reefs. I like to think all that stuff was a gift from the deep, a gift for me. I remember how we used to dredge up treasure by looking for shadows in the reefs. Yeah? Coughing and wheezing just reference smoking? Yeah. If only I had played How to Tame a Dragon? Yo, maybe one day. Muck is literally a pile of goo? Yeah, nah. Gen 1 was very simple. But like even then, like there's a difference, right? Because like a pile of goo and a pile of trash, like those sound the same. But Muck has like a really, really simple design. Like he's literally just like a curve. Like he's just a couple of curves. Versus Trubbish, I think its name is. And then I can't remember its evolved form. There's more to their designs. Like there are multiple bags of trash and like, you know, I don't know, just the way that they're drawn. There's more detail, which I don't think is a bad thing. I'm not arguing that Trubbish is rubbish. But yes, no, I'm just saying there are different, there's more going on as the generations go. Those certain generations will now and then be like, alright, for this design, I want to try to go for something more simple, but overall that is like Gen 1, Gen 2. The temperature of the ocean has been rising. The waters are hottest at the Sea of Time. I sure hope Poseidon hasn't surfaced again. He was once a king, but now he's a monster. And again, like, you know, just, it's like, as far as, like, designs go, like, look at, Kingdra, right? Like, Kingdra's, like, that's Generation 2. Like, there's definitely, you know, some stuff going on there. But then look at, like, the Poison Dragon in Generation 6. There's a lot going on there. Like, the further it goes in generations, the more likely they are to have a lot of detail in their sprite. That's not always the case. There are some later generation Pokemon that have not a lot of detail to them, like Goodra, for example. Goodra, there's not a lot going on, but again, like, it depends on like Pokemon to Pokemon. Huh, what's up with the turtle? And Time Hero says, well, if you actually look into the story behind the Pokemon, it makes their designs work way more. Yeah, fair enough. And Doomsday says you're right that the later generations have more detail in general. I mean, cause like it's just a fact. Like if you just look at the Pokemon, you can see their designs are like that. Like I'm not arguing that the designs are worse in the later generations. I don't think so. Like I think it's fine overall. There's some silly designs all around. I don't see anything to do on this island. I am leaving. Yeah, Unexpected saying yes, some are just overdone in your opinion. Gen 1 to 3 will always be your beloved ones. Yeah, like, I mean for me, I'm definitely always gonna really, really like Gen 1, because like, that's the one I grew up with. Gen 2 is like right next to that. Gen 3, I like actually more than Gen 2, just because of like the period of time that it hit me, and like, I played it with my sisters more than like Gen 2, my sisters weren't really as into Pokemon. Like, my sister Gypsy did play Crystal, but like, she didn't really like go all in like I did. Versus like when Ruby and Sapphire came out, like both of my sisters were really, really into the game. So I have a lot of fond memories playing those games together with my sisters. So I really like Generation 3. And then Gen 4, like I really like Gen 4 just mechanically. Like, cause you know, like they always have like some sort of doodad, right? Like in Gen 1 you just have the Pokedex, like that's it. But like in Gen 2 you had the Poke Gear that had all those things. Gen 3 you had the Poke Nav. And then Gen 4, I don't remember what it was called. Like the thing that you were constantly adding like those, you had like all those different applications for. And Pokemon Platinum like increased the applications you had on the bottom screen of your DS. I love that like so much. I used the heck out of that thing. It was pretty cool to me. At least as a kid, I really enjoyed it. You wouldn't say the detail makes them any more or less ridiculous? Yeah, I wouldn't say that either. They just, you know, the later generations typically have more detail. That's all I was saying. It's like, I think it's silly to say all the generations are the same, because they're definitely not. Like, there's different artists that are working on different generations, and sure, some artists come back for other generations, but again, it depends on, like, which Pokemon those people are working on, and how many Pokemon they're working on. So if one particular artist does the bulk work, then when people think of the designs for a Pokemon generation, they're mostly thinking of that particular artist. And even then, a certain artist can try to work with a different style, so like, you know, it all depends. Yo, Mimikyu is one of your favorite Pokemon now? Yo, Mimikyu is really cool. Araquanid. I really, really love Araquanid. I love its design so much, and it's also a really good Pokemon, so it all works out. But yeah, Araquanid is definitely my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. It's like, who wouldn't like a water spider, right? And it can glide on the water, dude, and it has like this bubble around its head. It's so cool. I mean, again, it doesn't hurt that it's just a really good Pokemon. Oh, I don't know how strong these guys are. I'm gonna assume they're a bit stronger than what I've been fighting up until this point. They did make a Pikachu clone? Yo, they always make Pikachu clones. Always. Like, Gen 2 had Pichu. Gen 3 had Plusle and Minun. Gen 4? Was that when the squirrel. I think that's when the squirrel came out. Gen 5 had Emolga. Gen 6 had Dedenne. And Gen 7 has Mimikyu. There's always a Pikachu clone. Always. Heck, even Meryl is like pretty similar. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do on that water rock. Wait, I should experiment a little bit more before I leave. Mimi wants to pretend to be a Pikachu? Yo, that is true. Like, it owns the fact that it's a Pikachu clone. Like, it's part of the character's design, which is pretty cool. Yo, Unexpected saying I was also a total addict to Silver Crystal and Sapphire Emerald. Just insane. Same as back with the super cool Yellow Edition. After that, you weren't playing much anymore. Yo, like, the original, like, Red, I played the heck out of. Yellow, I was lucky to get that before it came out in the US. My dad gave me a Japanese copy of the game. He got it at a Japanese store. So I played the heck out of that game, and I couldn't read anything because it was in Japanese. That was, like, really, really tough, but I had so much fun playing the game because you could get Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle all in the same game. That was huge for me as a kid back then. That was crazy. And Pikachu follows you around, man? Done. I was playing that game. Alright, I should, fix my gen. Give me Iron back. Please and thank you. Alright. And then, let's see. Gold and Silver, I really, really loved Gold. I played that with, like, all of my friends, like, in the neighborhood. Like, everyone was playing Pokemon, everyone was doing Pokemon battles. A lot of my friends were using Game Sharks and cheating, and they would have over level 200 Pokemon. But, like, they weren't doing it right, so, like, their stats were still really low. So my level, like, 60, 70 Pokemon were beating their level 200 Pokemon. It was hilarious to me. Like, I would, oh man. Stuff was just so crazy. And then, Ruby and Sapphire again, and Emerald. I played those with my sisters, so I love those games a lot. Same thing with, like, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Like, I played those with my sisters, quite a bit. And then, Pearl. Pearl I remember playing a lot during high school. Like, it was so funny, like, now and then, like, a teacher would, like, catch me, because, like, I'm playing with my DS, like, under my desk, and they assume I'm, like, texting on a phone or something. And so they would be like, give me your phone, and I would just give my teacher my phone, and I just go back to playing Pokemon. Like, I'll get my phone back later, I don't need that. I gotta level up this Gyarados. So yeah, I remember playing that a lot during high school. And Pokemon Pearl and Platinum, that was the first time I ever, like, because, you know, they had online, that wasn't a thing before. And so I remember I joined a community, literally called PokeCommunity.com. and like they had like this section, like these forums, like that site's still there today. It's a pretty big site. But yeah, like they had this section of their site where people would just battle each other online, and there's like this whole ranking system, and I played on there all the time. And yo, Glackham with the raid. Yo, what's up, Glackham? Yo, we're just talking about Pokemon in here, man. All the good times. Way back in the day. Alright, so I guess I need to go to that island down there. And then obviously I played Gen 5. Gen 5 is like the one I played the least out of all the gens. I just wasn't really feeling it. I believe I did beat the game, but I didn't really play it much afterwards. I went to like one Gen 5 tournament when I was in Australia, because I was like, oh cool, Pokemon tournament, I've never done that before. I won like, I think I went like 3-2? I think I went 3-2 or something like that. I didn't do too good, but it was fun. It was my first ever Pokemon tournament. You're doing casual speedruns of Celeste? Feels good, man? Yo, that game looks really cool. I'll have to check it out at some point. Yeah, I want to play Celeste and I want to play Iconoclast. But, yeah, I'm currently, you know, all busy with the, like, the Dragon Ball FighterZ that just came out, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Golden Sun. I'll get around to it one day. I am here to tend any travelers who came to this place. And, Time Hero saying Gen 6 is the one you played the least? The amount of time you've played is being 0 seconds? Yeah, that'll do you. Nah, man. For, gens that I've played the most, I've probably played Gen 6 more than I have any other gen. Because, like, that's, again, when I was in Australia, and there's this huge Pokemon community there. Like, I lived, like, I would say about, like, I used to live, like, 15 minutes away from, like, the Nintendo experience. Then I moved, and I lived 5 minutes away. More like 3 minutes away from the Nintendo experience. Like, I could literally step in there with my DS on, and I would street past, like, I would say 100 people in, like, just a few minutes. Like, there was just so much activity there. So many people would go there to play, like, Pokemon and stuff. They're constantly holding Pokemon tournaments. And, like, I did my first tournament in, Gen 5, so I was like, well, I gotta try Gen 6. And I actually did pretty good. Like, I placed, my first tournament in Gen 6, I placed, I want to say it was, like, it was really up there. I want to say it was, like, 70th? I think it was, like, 70th out of, like, 200 and something people. So I was really happy with that. And yeah, no, I just got to play with a lot of people. I got to meet a lot of people. So many people that were, like, just so invested. I met a lot of people that were, like, shiny hunting, people that were breeding through Masada method, other, like, battlers, people that just played the game casually. There's all sorts of Pokemon fans, cosplayers and stuff. I made a lot of friends through Gen 6. Again, the community was, like, right next to where I lived, so it's pretty tough when you're surrounded by hundreds of people that play Pokemon to not get invested. My mom says there's this strange tower on the northern cape of Tundaria. Yeah? What about it? Who in Wayward would have built a tower in the middle of that frozen nowhere? Got me, man. And you know, at Unexpected saying, it was just total fan service? Season 1 on TV and playing Yellow was a dream? You know, yes, the good old Gen 1 to 3 days, so good. And as for you, Gen 2 was right next to Gen 1, as it was connotated with the TV series. Oh, dude, man. The original Team Rocket and Yellow? Yo, you're right, man. That was all good stuff, dude. It was pretty great. My darling Pingalina hurt her leg on the far shore and can't swim back. Somebody please help her. I will help Pingalina. Just hold on. Who in Wayward would have built it? Oh yeah, I already read this mine, I forgot. And Time Hero saying, and also your friend brought his Switch over the other day. You were playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You played it 8 hours straight. Yo, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is pretty great. Like, I'm just saying. I think the game's pretty fun. Used to be you could sail to the other side of Gundawin by skirting the coast of Tundaria. Now the whole area's got these rocky spires. Can't just work a boat around them. Yo, Unexpected. Did you play Pokemon Stadium? I definitely had Stadium 1 and Stadium 2. And, like, because, like, to be fair, like, Gen 6, I probably put about 600 hours in. But between, like, Red, Yellow, Pokemon Stadium 2, and then also, like, Gold and Silver, or not Silver, Crystal. who even knows how many hours I put in. So man, I love the Pokemon Stadium games. Tandaria is the southernmost continent in Wayward. I hear that if you head east far enough, there's an incredible waterfall at the edge of the Eastern Sea. Sounds like Hokum to me. Yes, SuperTwoU Stadium 1 and 2? Oh man, that stuff was so good. And like, you could do like Professor Oak, I believe, had like these poke quizzes you can do, and Professor Elm had like this whole like study thing, and you could learn all these different things. Dude, I did all of that. All of that. Or maybe it was only Stadium 2 that had the quizzes. Either way, I learned those quizzes. I was pretty good. You must be cold dressed in those thin clothes. Come warm yourself by the fire. Around here, it doesn't matter what season it is, it's always the cold season. Can't even go outside without first covering myself in fur. You do that, old lady. Oh, and just cooking fish? No thank you. You know, the amount of hours you put there were hilarious, yo. Like, I got to play the game with my little sisters a lot, so we would play like all the mini games as well. Like the Eevee minigame, Licky Tongue, oh man. What was my best minigame? Oh, my best minigame? Well, I would say I had two. It was like the one where it's like all this Pokemon that like stampede across like the left side, and you have to like count them. I was pretty good at that one. And then also the Clefairy. I was really good at Clefairy. Where you had to like point in the direction that Clefairy was pointing. Pretty good at memorizing that stuff. You know, Tar Wars saying, back to the good old days. Man, this was my first ever video game you played, Golden 7-1. Brings you back? Yo, nice, man. Yeah, I never played Golden Sun, man. I missed out, but I'm playing it now, so it's not all bad. Yeah, why isn't it letting me jump on that thing? Maybe I have to do it this way? Yeah, that works. Did I ever play the Coliseum games? Yes. I really enjoyed those as well. I enjoyed them for the story, but like I was really disappointed that they didn't have like all the mini games and all the extras that Stadium and Stadium 2 did. And then like, oh my goodness, Battle Revolution? I did not buy Battle Revolution. I rented that game. I was so disappointed because like all it is, like, because like Coliseum and XD had these amazing stories, and you got to play Pokemon like in 3D, which, you know, wasn't even a thing at the time. But how am I supposed to get across? Oh yeah, I pushed the log down. But yeah, Battle Revolution had like none of that. It doesn't have the mini games or all the extras like side bits that Stadium does. It doesn't have the story of XD or Coliseum. You know, Battle Revolution, man, made me so sad. Stadium games, man, that's where it was. Pin, pin, pin! Oh, my leg. I can't get back to my dearest Pingus. Can't you, like, you know... Can't you, like, go now? Like... She can't walk. I can push her. Okay, that works. Let's go, Pingalina, or whatever your name is. Oh, that's mine, Reed. I wanna use move. Yep. You know, Time Hero saying, I barely played the first one. She beat Gales of Darkness? Yeah. Yeah, Pokemon Coliseum XD Gales of Darkness. That's the full name. Why can't I push her to the left? I was just moving her a second ago. Oh, I can push her, but I can't move her, can I? Oh, that's bogus. Well, let's try that again. Yo, Tar Wars saying, when I was like, let's see, when I was in like, GR2, I bought a GBA for my friend for a chocolate bar, and gave him another for a ton of games. Wait, what? You bought Golden Sun 2 from your friend with a chocolate bar. Thank you so much for saving my sweet Pingalina. Allow me to give you this in return for your help. Ooh, a pretty stone. What's it do? I mean, I like pretty stones. Oh, I should save. Yo, I wish I could get free games for, like, chocolate. I mean, I also really like chocolate, but I wouldn't trade my games for chocolate. No siree. Alright, what do we got? A shining stone. Details? It's a rare item. Well, do you think it's the accessory that the bird wants? I don't know. You were quite the scammer back then? I mean, he was the one that wanted the chocolate. Like, that's on him. That's also on his mom for, like, letting him trade his video games away for candy. It's crazy. Because I remember I tried to do that. Well, not that, but, like, when I was younger, I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I remember I had this, I'd bought this, Japanese deck of cards. Like, you couldn't get the cards in America at the time. And I had, like, this Vampire Lord guy, and, like, I didn't know what his effect did. I didn't care. But I had looked up, like, Cyberstein and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I knew how those two went together. And so I was doing, those were the only cards I cared about. But one of my friends, he had a card. What was it? I can't remember what the card he had that I wanted, but I wanted his card, dude. Actually, no, I think he was the one that had the vampire. No, I think I traded him the vampire. Either way, I was trying to trade him a card, and, you know, to get his rare card, and he wanted my rare card. I thought, you know, it was a fair trade. But then, you know, once my mom found out about it, she's like, no, you get your card back right now. And I had to go back to his house and apologize, and was like, yeah, my mom won't let me trade cards. That was fun to explain. Because, like, I was like 13 or 14 at the time, so, you know, I wasn't like a little kid. I was a teenager, or, you know, very young teenager, but still, it was pretty sad to have to do that. But yeah, no, I wasn't gonna go back on what my mom said. Like, if she told me to do something, I was gonna do what she said. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be worth it. It wouldn't be worth it to try to pull one on her. You know, you came home from school with it, and your mom was like, what is that thing? That's the story of how you played your first video game. And you were super into Yu-Gi-Oh! Time Hero? You beat everyone you knew to the point where they didn't want to play against you anymore. And same happened like 7 years later when you got into Magic the Gathering. Nice, dude, yo. I love, like, all card games. I love Pokemon, I love Magic, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as, like, physical cards, I own more Magic cards than I do anything else physically. Because I got into that, like, back in, like, 2011, and, like, I was just buying booster packs, like, left and right, dude. I had so many cards. And I used to go to tournaments for that. But, like, Pokemon, I obviously played a lot when I was a kid. I have, every single card from the first base set. I have some of the, like first ever, like, released ones. And then I have, but unfortunately my entire set isn't made of, like, the very first prints. Some of my cards are the first prints. Some of them are reprints. But they're, like, the reprints from, like, when the game first came out, not the, like, 2015 reprints or whatever. Because, like, I know they've reprinted a lot of the, like, really old cards recently. Never got into legit card collecting. I did for a little bit when I was a kid, but after that, I kind of stopped caring. I just kind of played for fun. And what? My mom had knowledge about Yu-Gi-Oh? Yo, my mom's who's got me into video games. Like, my mom was the one that, like, taught me how to play. Like, when I was a kid, I would watch her play, and, like, I would want to hold the controller, and if I wasn't holding the controller, I would cry. Did I say kid? I meant baby. When I was a baby, I would cry if I didn't have the controller. Like, my mom, let's see, she played, like, a lot of RPGs, which obviously got me into RPGs. She played, like, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, which was Final Fantasy III back then, Secret of Mana, Earthbound. She bought Earthbound for me. She was trying to get me into RPGs, because, like, I was really bad at reading when I was a kid, obviously. And she thought, Earthbound would be a bit easier for me, which it was. My mom used to play Killer Instinct, but yeah, it took me a long time before I got into fighting games. I thought fighting games were really boring, but my mom played those a lot. Obviously she played Magic the Gathering, and she used to go to tournaments and stuff, so my mom taught me how to play Magic, like when I was around like 13 or whatever, because like I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time, and she was like, yeah, you should try out Magic, which to be fair, she also, you know, was the one buying me all my Pokemon trading card games. I remember I used to go to this, like, Toys R Us, they used to hold this thing where they, like, it was like this get-together where a bunch of kids would play Pokemon, and, like, the parents could be, like, coaches, and the parents would, like, learn all the rules and make sure, you know, everything was okay. And yeah, my mom learned all the rules of Pokemon to, like, help oversee. It was pretty cool. Like, my mom's always been, like, super supportive in all the things I did growing up. So, super appreciative of that. You still have like 2,000 Magic the Gathering cards? I don't have that many. I probably have like, I'd say probably around like maybe 500, 600 cards. And a lot of them are like really old ones. And then a good like 200 or so are probably like from 2011 when I got like really into it. Yo, your parents had you playing games as soon as you could hold a controller, Time Hero? Yo, that's fair, man. Yo, where am I supposed to go on this island? I don't see anywhere to go. Yo, Chrono Trigger? Yo, Chrono Trigger is like my favorite RPG, dude. I love Chrono Trigger so much. I play that game like once a year minimum. It's so good, I have to just replay it. Yo, Star Wars saying, my mom watches sappy movies and my dad does not know how to use computers, so... Yeah, man. You never know, man. It's like... You can't really choose your parents and what their hobbies are. Yo, never gonna give you up song? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. And Time Hero saying, the first game I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on Sega Genesis. Then you got really into Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now you're a major fan, hence your Twitch name? Yo, that makes sense. Yeah, let's see. My first game was Super Mario Brothers. That's the first game I remember playing. Like, I'm told that I played like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the regular Nintendo, but I don't remember that. I have no memories. Because like, again, I was like a baby, so like I wasn't really playing it. I was just kind of mashing buttons because I was a baby. But yeah, I can remember being 3 years old and playing Super Mario Brothers. The farthest I got was 8-2. I never made it past there as a kid. And then I definitely got into Zelda as I got older. I didn't play Sonic because like I never owned a Genesis. I didn't play Sonic for the first time until I was like, oh man, I'm trying to remember. I must have been like 6, I think. Yeah, I think it was 6. Like again, I'm not 100% positive. And my great grandmother, she had a Genesis. Cause like I can't remember what she had. She had some sort of problem where like the only fix to it was that she had to look at things that would like keep her like really active, something that had like a lot of lights. And the doctor said that video games would be good for that, so she bought a Genesis. And yeah, she would play Sonic a lot. So when I went over to her house, I would get to play it. (8-2), you got past the impossible jumps in 8-1. I mean, I don't remember doing that. Like, you know, being as old as I am now, I'm like, there's no way a 3-year-old could do that. That's crazy. But my little brother, who's much younger than me, when he was 3, he beat Donkey Kong Country Returns. I now realize that, you know, it really just depends on how much you want to be good at a game. Like, it runs in my genes. My mom played games, my dad plays games. Obviously, I was really good at games at a young age. My little brother is very good at games at a young age. It is what it is. I don't think there's anything to do on this island. I don't think there's anything to do here. I'm gonna leave. Time Hero says, I owned every console under the sun growing up at one point or another. Yo, I wish. Why did the Void not work? Whatever. But yeah, let's see. Like, when I was really young, I had the regular Nintendo. I mean, obviously it was my parents. But they gave that away to, like, a neighbor, I think, that was, like, a friend. That was, like, a family friend. Because my mom had bought me the Super Nintendo. She's like, you don't need that old Nintendo anymore. And she feels bad about that ever since. Because she's like, oh, man, you know. Like, you clearly love your systems. Because, like, with my Super Nintendo, like, I still have my Super Nintendo. That's, you know, I've had that thing for, like, 20 years over that. And then, let's see. Again, I didn't have a Genesis. I got the 64 after that. Then I got the PlayStation. Oh, I love my PlayStation. Then I got the PS2, the Xbox, the GameCube, the Xbox 360. Then we got the PS3. And the Wii? I think we got the Wii before we got the PS3. We definitely had the 360 first. I had the 360 before I had the Wii. I remember that. Because I would just play Dead Rising all the time. And then obviously, like, nowadays, I got the Xbox One, the PS4, and the Switch. And I have a gaming PC. But yeah, nah, I do not own a Genesis or the Master System. I never owned an Atari and television. Don't have any of those. Alright, now where am I? I'm on a different part of the island. Oh, I can go to Garou from here. I feel like there's something I should have been able to do over here. I don't know, let's investigate some more. I don't know where the game wants me to go, honestly. I have no idea. Wait, is this the right spot? No. Yo, Star Wars saying my dad bought a Wii with Shopper's Drug Mart points? Yo, that's cool, man. Yo, that's pretty sweet. Time here says, I actually have an S right now. You wish you had the SNES though? Yo, I'm the opposite, man. I got my Super Nintendo, but I do not have the regular Nintendo that I had when I was 3, dude. No, I do not. It's unfortunate. It's so, it's such a shame, because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure they, didn't take good care of that, regular Nintendo, my neighbors. I'm sure it's, like, in the trash somewhere. Versus, like, my Super Nintendo. I know exactly where that thing is, man. If I want to play a Super Nintendo game, I could. Just pull it out. I mean, it has a few pennies in it. Like, I did have little sisters. I didn't put those pennies in my Super Nintendo. I should really take those out, but, I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm not doing anything with it right now. A lot of your favorite games are on the Super Nintendo? Yo, same here, man. Like, Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, Chrono Trigger. Man, I love those games so much. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know, there's just a lot of really good Super Nintendo games. Alright, what is this? Yalom. I don't think I've ever been to a Yalom. Let's save. Star Wars saying, my parents had kids when they were older, so they never really liked video games because they base a lot of their thinking on news. So you would ask, hey, can I get an Xbox One? I'll pay half. And they said, no, it's bad for you. Yo, rip, man. Or you've never played the third Golden Sun? Me neither. Our master boatsman, yep, died. Now all we have to remember him are the songs he wrote. Yo, rip. Yo, take care. Yo, later, unexpected. Oh yeah, it is kind of 3 a.m., huh? Yeah, I should probably call it a stop here as well. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was having so much fun talking to you guys. But yeah, no, man, definitely thank you for chilling here, talking to me about video games. I have a lot of fun doing so. I really do. But yeah, that's gonna do me for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and go get some sleep. Oh yeah, I should pause my timer. Let me do that. Yo, Glackham saying see ya. Yo, later, Glackham. Thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciation. But yeah, I'll be playing video games again tomorrow. So definitely follow. What games am I playing? I can't decide if I should just go straight into Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or if I should do some Mega Man. I think I'll do some speedruns. I think I'll do some speedruns tomorrow. Possibly, I think I'll do like one run of Pokemon Red for nostalgia, and then I'll do some X runs, and then I'll play Golden Sun later in the night like I did tonight. And then yeah, later through the week we'll be doing Xenoblade and more Golden Sun. Yeah, it's 3:20. Yeah, it's pretty late. And Time here saying, but yeah, Camelot said they'd make a new Golden Sun if they get enough support for it. Yo, that would be cool, man. And yo, if I'm gonna do a speedrun, do DKC too? Oh yeah, that's supposed to be a thing. I forgot about that. Alright, either way, I will catch